Hey, we are going to be going over some players that I would like to see in Madden 25. Eagles players, obviously. Now, these are players that were not in Madden 24. There's a bunch of Eagles that we did not get in Madden 24 that either we thought were going to be in it or just maybe some of these guys have not been in Madden. So I just put a little list together because, we're kind of getting to the ends of Madden here. NCAA is coming out soon. A lot of people are probably going to get on that. When that comes out, and then really less than a month after that, Madden 25 comes out. So we're kind of at the end of Madden 24, man. So we're starting to kind of get in the talks of Madden 25. So why not start it off with a bunch of Eagles that I would like to see in Madden 25 that we're not in Madden 24. Starting us off with our first one right here is going to be Eric Allen. We did not get Eric Allen in Madden 24. He was in Madden 23. I don't remember if he was in 22, but I'm pretty sure he was in 21. So for some reason, I don't know what it is with Eric Allen. He's in the game the 1 year. He's not in the next year. Then he comes back the year after. So it's like an on and off year. So maybe this means we're guaranteed to see him in Madden 25. I don't know. He's a smaller corner, 5'10", but his cards always have played really good in Madden for me. So Keith Byers is the next guy for me. If you watched my channel last year, you already know Keith Byers was literally my favorite card that I used in Madden 23. Probably the greatest running back I've used in Madden ever. That man was he was something special, man. That's really all I got to say. And pretty disappointed we didn't get to see him in Madden 24 this year. He was also he was a pretty random name in Madden 23 to begin with. Like, I don't think any of us really knew who he was, but Buddy came out of nowhere and just started balling. So I would definitely, especially this year, because this year was such a down year for the running back position for the Eagles team. Obviously now we got the fridge, but besides that, the whole year the running back position was really bad for us. So hopefully Madden 25, it's not like that, especially for me, 'cause, I like to run the ball. I've said this name a lot. I've in a lot of videos in Eagles. I want to see in Madden and stuff like that. Jeremiah Trotter. I've said his name so many times. Ironically, now his son is on our team, which is crazy. But his son's he's getting cards and he's not. And then no disrespect to his son, because I'm not saying like his son's bad, but like his pops is a Philadelphia Eagles legendary linebacker, and for him to not get any cards, and like his son's on the team, and I'm not dissing his son, but like, come on, man, like his pop should be getting cards way before his son is. This man right here, Chuck Benderek, we have not seen him in Madden since Madden. I want to say Madden 20 was the last Madden we saw him, and it's crazy because back then, like, his cards were just kind of, they weren't really all that because of how the game was. I mean, they weren't bad, but the way Madden plays now, Chuck Benderek would go absolutely nuts because he would be so great in like a 6-1 or a 3-4 defense and all these different things. Like, he would be so good. So like, it's funny like how like now he's not getting cards, and like if he did, he'd be like one of the best players to probably come out. I think one of the biggest letdowns this year was the fact that we did not get LaShawn McCoy. I said it earlier. I said it earlier that the running back position for the Eagles team was not very good this year. LaShawn McCoy could have helped mightily. I don't know if they don't have his rights. I don't know what happened with that, but next year we need Shady back. Malcolm Jenkins is another guy that we have not seen in Madden since, I want to say, the last Madden was Madden 22, if I'm not mistaken. Now, originally, it's actually crazy. I think I talked about this before. He was actually supposed to be in Madden 23, so I think it was for one of the I don't know if it was for one of the Black History Month promos or something else like that, but it was it was a Black History Month promo, because it was the one like Anquan Bolden, all those guys came out last year. And there was like some preview, like not like a preview trailer, but it was like a preview thing with it, and it showed like a bunch of like like players, like actual players and stuff like that, and it showed Malcolm Jenkins, and it was like, oh shit, we're gonna get Malcolm Jenkins, and he never came out for the promo. So not sure what's going on with him, but this year was, safety position for us there was a stretch where we didn't really have a safety for a while, but then like, now the Eagles team is just completely loaded. But earlier in the year at some point, Malcolm Jenkins could have definitely helped. So I honestly don't know if we will ever see Jeremy Maclin in another Madden, like in Ultimate Team at least. If you want to actually use Jeremy Maclin in Madden, you can if you download my 2010 Eagles roster on for franchise, or just the roster in general. You can actually use them because I made that roster, but in Mud, I don't know if we'll ever see him again, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I would love to see him in Madden because he's one of my favorite. I don't want to say one of my favorite receivers all the time, but as an Eagle receiver, yes. I mean, he was fun to watch. So it would definitely be pretty cool to use him in Madden. Team Diamond promos, the promo you could always see him getting a card for, but besides that, man, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get a card. I'd like to see him get one, though. The last time we saw Brian Westbrook in a Madden was Madden 20. I remember the card. It was a Team Diamond card. I love the card. It was one of my favorite cards to come out of that year. I don't. The running back position, man, the Eagles team, we needed it this year. They could have gave us anybody. There were so many guys they could have gave us, and they gave us nobody. We had DeAndre Swift literally most of the year, man. It was DeAndre Swift most of the year. Unbelievable. And he didn't, I mean, his card he had at the very beginning of the LCD, like, that was a pretty cool card, but besides that, man, it was not very good. So we'll take anything next year, man, please. Herschel Walker's a guy that I don't know if we're actually gonna ever see in MUT again. Couple reasons why. I think he had some I don't remember what it was, but it was some controversial thing going on. I think he's running for like a governor, and I don't remember the whole situation. Someone explained it to me, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, he might never get a MUT card again. Well, I won't say never, but at least like in the heat of the moment, all that stuff. But last time he was in Madden 21, he had an insane card. He's a bigger running back. He's very big, and with how Madden plays now, Herschel Walker would be just flat out nasty. So, like, cut the bullshit, just give him a card. Can never go wrong with Nick Foles. Yes, he's not gonna bring much mobility to the table, which, you know, every other Eagles quarterback is going to bring, but I'll always take a Nick Foles. Like, obviously, in a lot of my offenses I run, it always kind of requires a somewhat mobile QB, and Foles is the complete opposite of that. But I always give him a pass because he's the reason we have our only Super Bowl. So I will forever be grateful for Foles, and if he gets a card, I will use it. Seth Joyner for me is a obviously I never really saw him play. I always kind of knew who he was, kind of, but Madden really kind of, that's how Madden is. The Madden a lot of times introduces you to a lot of players, and I think it was Madden 20. Might have been last year. I don't remember. Was it 23 or 22? He got like that legend card, and it was, oh man, that's what kind of when it made me start using linebackers a little bit more, man, because he was just different, man. I remember I used that card for so long, and you know, especially now with lurk cards, linebackers are even better now, and you know, I run like a 3-4 defense, so I need linebackers. You know, I would really like a Seth Joyner. My personal favorite receiver all the time, T.O. Terrell Owens. Don't know if we'll ever see him in Madden again because, you know, controversial guy and, you know, all this stuff. The last time we saw him was in Madden 20. And just because you're controversial doesn't mean you're not going to get a card of Madden. I'm just saying because I have a feeling like he probably wants to get paid a lot of money, you know, to be in Madden. They were like, well, they're probably like, okay, this is what we're giving you. And he's probably like, no, I'm not taking that because you know T.O. So that's probably what's going on, which sucks because, like I said, he's my favorite receiver all time. So I would love to use him in Madden, but I don't know. Maybe with NCAA coming out, which by the way, I just realized that the game coming out is actually not called NCAA. It's called College Football 25. This whole time I thought it was NCAA 25. I don't know. I just realized that and it kind of surprised me. But maybe with that coming out, you know, more people are kind of like, okay, maybe he's more lenient to, you know, give the rights up. Not give his rights up, you know, like give me the goddamn rights. It's, you know, you get fucking paid. But maybe he's like, okay, you know, throw me like 15 or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just put him in Madden, man. This right here is the last player that I would like to see in Madden 25, Trent Cole. I have been asking for a Trent Cole card in Madden since I started playing MUT. My first MUT was 18, but like I was really fresh new to it and I didn't play like the whole year and stuff like that. Madden 20 was like the first one where I started from the jump and played like the whole thing and kind of, you know what I mean, got my groove with the thing. So since then, I have been asking for a Trent Cole card in MUT. He's one of my favorite pass rushers all time. You know what I mean? It's kind of guy I got to grow up watching. He was a beast. You know what I mean? I want to see him in Madden, and I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe one day. Maybe one day my cries for Trent Cole will be answered. If there's anybody that you guys would like to see in Madden 25 that was not in Madden 24, it doesn't have to be Eagle. Could be anybody. Go ahead and comment down below. You guys let me know down in the comments. And NCAA, I got a question for you guys about NCAA. I call it NCAA again. I'm calling it NCAA. I'm not calling it college football. It's just not happening. NCAA. My question is, do you think? Because obviously, you know, they have MUT on there and they're gonna drop throwback legends on there. Do you think like NCAA and Madden will get like the same legends for the MUT game mode, or you think they'll split it up? Like, okay, they get them, you get them. I'm just interested to see how that works because my thing is, if EA obtains the likeness, pays a guy, let's say they pay T.O., right, for his likeness rights, does that go to Madden and NCAA, or like is it just like, I don't know how it works. I don't know. I don't really know how that whole thing works. I'm just saying maybe he wants to be an NCAA, but he's like, okay, I'm not gonna be a Madden. Well, motherfucker, I want to use you. At the end of the day, man, I just want good Eagles to be a Madden. I think overall, Madden 24, I think it was a good Madden. I also think the Eagles team, I think we I think we overall got it was a pretty good year for us. We had really good receivers. Quarterback was on and off. Tight ends was terrible. Running backs were terrible. I think receivers were probably the bright point. Defensive line was mostly pretty good. That's the the Eagles team. The defensive line is always going to be the best thing. That's just how it is. Shout out to Harry Roseman. That's pretty much all I got today, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, drop a like. Until the next time, man, I'll see y'all on the next one.